826, welcome back to your Tuesday morning right here on BT. I was just asking Leo, okay, what's price per square foot in here? One of the hot new buildings coming up in Olympic Village. He is a real estate expert. You're back with us. The topic of conversation today is marketing.
Yes.
And before we look at some examples, what's your overall impression of how properties are being marketed for those sellers out there?
Well, there's a whole bunch of different ways realtors do market the homes. Most people, let's say 99% of homes go on MLS. That's kind of where it stops for most realtors. So my biggest thing is, although MLS is strong and that's where you need to be, there's so many other channels you need to take too, especially in this market that is, as we were just talking about, changing a little bit almost every day right now. So it's more important just to get it out there as much as you can.
Well, you see MLS. I see you're a champion of Insta stories,
Yep.
of how you're showcasing the unit. So you've brought some examples, one specific unit, the good and the bad.
Yes.
So let's start with an example of the bad.
Sure.
We look at this photo. What's missing for you?
Well, it's just not taken with a professional photographer. So that's the easiest thing to do. You hire a photographer. They don't use a guy with a fisheye lens or anything, but just make sure it's done professionally, because you can't even see the view, you can't even see out the windows, because they can't play with the light like that.
And when we flip to the good side of it, the first thing I notice is the blue lighting in the windows.
Taken at the right time. And so this is the exact same unit, one floor above. Same floor plan, same size, same finishing, same everything. It's the exact same home, and it was sold in the same week.
Okay. So lighting, obviously key. Let's take us through another room of the bad example, and then show us what's missing in this one.
Again, it's just not taken professionally. It's a nice decluttered home. It's got nice flooring. It's got nice finishings. It's a very high-end building in Yaletown. It's just that they didn't hire someone to do the photos for them. So it's taking away from the marketing of the home.
So professional photography stands out. What about accessories? I mean, here, essentially, what they took the TV out in the back, but accessories that really stand out when you're trying to market the home.
Yeah, so what you want to do too, which I highly recommend, is always get a stager to come in your place. Even if you're not going to stage it from head to toe, you can at least have them give you some ideas on what you can do with your own furnishing. So right here, we added a flower, but the stager comes in and gives us really, really good suggestions on what we can do to improve the home. And again, this is the exact same home as the last picture.
Well, I mean, you take the TV out in the back there, it looks like you got more space.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have another room we're going to look at right here.
Yeah, so living room.
Artwork, anything stand out? I mean, no personal photos on the walls, but what do you think about color schemes when people walk in?
Well, yeah, my suggestion in this photo, and you'll see in the next one, is I would have put a rug down and I would have moved that TV to the wall where the photo is right now, because you're blocking the windows, and we love windows in real estate. We want to see the light, and it shows the home bigger too.
And as we jump, that's what we see with the cleanup.
There you go, exactly. And so, these two homes market at the same time, same layout, same side of the building, same view, and one floor lower. It's just crazy the difference you get, and the result was $30,000 more for the seller of this one with the good marketing, with the good photos, I should say.
One final example that we're going to look at in the kitchen, obviously a hot piece of the place to market.
Yeah.
What do you see here?
Again, you can tell it's a nice kitchen, but a lot of times even my buyers, when they see photos that aren't the greatest, they're like, Leo, we don't want to see that place. It doesn't look good. I go, guys, I highly advise we still do, because I bet you it looks good. And then you'll get someone who puts a photo like this on. Again, same color plan, same kitchen, same everything. We've really done nothing different in this kitchen. Yeah, there's a couple things on the left there and a couple stools, but it's just the quality of the photo is so much better. It's the first thing people are going to see when they're looking at real estate, which is going to draw them in. And
you mentioned this, so if we look at the pricing, and this was back in December,
yeah.
The lower unit sold for what, 1.15?
Yeah, and the one above it sold for 1.18, literally 3 days later.
All in how it's marketed.
There's so many things that go to it, but the marketing is so important, and you bring more people in, you're going to get more chances at a higher price.
Okay. LeoWilkRealEstate.com. Many more resources on how to market your place and hopefully move that property. I'm guessing temperatures are cooling real estate-wise? Yeah, things are becoming, the word cooling always scares people, but they're becoming balanced, and there's nothing wrong with the balanced market. This is called life is normal now. Things are the way they're supposed to be. Okay. Leo Wilk has spoken, another real estate tip. Thanks for coming by.